My name is Margaret Collins. I'm 73 years old. I spent my entire life devoted to my family. But today, I saw something on my daughter-in-law, Jessica's phone that broke my heart. My contact name was saved as house manager. My hands trembled. My world shattered. My husband passed away when I was 48. From that moment, I worked tirelessly to raise our 2 children. I took every job I could find: cleaning offices, waitressing at diners, working retail. My hands grew rough and my back ached. But seeing my kids eat warm meals made it all worthwhile. When my son Michael announced his engagement, I felt such joy. Jessica seemed so sweet at first. "Mom, just relax. I'll handle everything," that's what she said. But gradually, things changed. When my grandson Noah was born, I found my purpose again. Holding that baby, singing him lullabies, those were the happiest moments of my life. Noah would run into my arms. "I love you, Grandma." Those words erased all my exhaustion. But when Noah turned 5, Jessica's attitude shifted. It started small. She wouldn't eat my cooking. She'd ignore what I said. I told myself, maybe I'm being too sensitive. She's stressed with parenting. One afternoon, I overheard Jessica on the phone with her friend. "Sarah, I'm suffocating. She's always here. I ask her to go out, but she just stays home." I froze. I retreated to my room and sat in silence for hours. Even breathing felt like an intrusion. From that day forward, I tried to be invisible. I'd wake early to clean quietly, prepare meals, and spend my afternoons at the park. I stayed in my room most evenings. But Jessica's face never softened. I mentioned it to Michael. "Mike, am I making things difficult?" "No, Mom. Jessica's just high-strung. Don't worry about it." He walked away. I sat alone in the living room, feeling the emptiness close in around me. Then one day, Jessica left her phone on the kitchen counter. While she went to the bathroom, a text notification popped up. I glanced at the screen. My world collapsed. It was a group chat with her friends. "House manager is nagging again. How much longer do I have to deal with this? At least she babysits." "Not anymore. Her methods are too old-fashioned." My knees buckled. I grabbed the counter for support. My head spun. House manager. That's all I was to them. Not family. Not even human. Just someone who kept the house running. That night, I couldn't sleep. I thought about my entire life. After losing my husband, I'd lived only for my children. I'd abandoned my dreams, my happiness. And for what? The next morning, I called my oldest friend, Susan. "Susan, can we talk?" She came right over. Over coffee, I told her everything. Susan squeezed my hand tight. "Margaret, you need to live for yourself now. You can't spend your whole life serving others and getting nothing back. You deserve respect. But Noah needs you to be happy. Watching you suffer isn't teaching him anything good." Susan's words struck deep. She was right. I'd lost myself for far too long. That night, I made my decision. I was leaving. I spent a week quietly packing. I didn't need much. A few outfits, some photos, and a drawing Noah had made for me. That was enough. At 5 a.m., I left. The house was still. I looked around the living room one last time. The table I'd wiped daily, the couch I'd fluffed, the laundry room where I'd folded their clothes. Everything felt foreign. I left a note on the kitchen table. "I refuse to live as your house manager anymore. From now on, I'm living as Margaret Collins. Noah, Grandma loves you. I'm sorry." Tears streamed down my face as I walked out. I felt sadness and liberation at once. Susan was waiting outside with her car. "You're doing the right thing, Margaret." We drove west toward a small coastal town in Oregon. I stared out the window and thought, I'm never going back. This is my life now. I rented a small studio apartment near the beach. 1 room, a tiny kitchen. It was perfect. For the first time, it was truly mine. That first morning, I made myself breakfast. Scrambled eggs and toast. It tasted like freedom. I ate what I wanted, when I wanted. Every morning, I walked along the beach. The sound of the waves calmed me. The wind in my hair felt like healing. I joined programs at the community center: pottery, yoga, book club. I did things I'd always wanted to do. I met people. Many were women like me. I left after years of being taken for granted. My kids wanted to put me in a nursing home, so I left first. We shared our stories and comforted each other. I wasn't alone. One day, a counselor at the center said, "Margaret, you should write about your experience. Your story could help others." So I started writing. I poured out my life, my pain, my hope. Sometimes I cried. Sometimes I laughed. For the first time, I saw my life from my own perspective. I missed Noah terribly. Some nights I cried myself to sleep. But I knew that being happy was the best gift I could give him. 3 months later, Michael called. "Mom, where are you? Come home." "I'm not your house manager, Michael." "Mom, that's not." I hung up. My hand shook, but my resolve didn't. 2 months after that, Michael showed up at my door. Susan must have told him where I was. "Mom, please. Jessica and I are fighting all the time. Work is terrible. I need you." I shook my head slowly. "Michael, I love you. But I wasn't born to serve you. I have the right to live my own life." "Mom, you're an adult now. You need to solve your own problems. I want to live for myself." Tears filled his eyes. Mine too. But I didn't waver. "How's Noah? He misses you. Tell him Grandma loves him. And someday, he'll understand." Michael left without another word. I closed the door and wept. My heart ached. But I had no regrets. After that, I focused on my writing. I compiled my essays into a small book through the community center's publishing program. I kept one copy for Noah. On the cover, I wrote, "For Noah. Grandma loves you. I hope one day you'll read this and understand. Age is never a barrier to starting a new life." 1 year has passed. I now lead a support group for women at the community center. We take care of each other. We laugh together. We live together. I'm not alone. Every morning, I still walk the beach. The waves roll in and out. My life has been like that, crashing down, then rising again. But now I know I'm not someone's shadow. I'm Margaret Collins, a whole person. At 73, I started a new life. It wasn't too late. In fact, it was just the beginning. I'm still here, living on my own terms. For my own happiness.